Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Leili.
And today we're going to talk to you about ID tags.
All right, so here is a cat ID tag, the sort you might put on your cat's collar. But I think the first thing we should talk about is what it's for.
The purpose, and it is very simple, it's to get your cat home should it become lost. And it's a very simple way of delivering information to a person that finds your cat if it's either left the house when it shouldn't or it can't find its way home, of how to return your cat to you in an analog form.
It kind of makes them feel a little bit old-fashioned because there's loads of new tech. There's microchips and trackers. I know a lot of people wonder if you still need an ID tag with all of this new stuff around. So what about, let's start with microchips.
You absolutely still need an ID tag and a microchip. They work great together. They're a great combination. The old-fashionedness of an ID tag, its simplicity, is its strong point. It clearly says to anybody that sees your cat that it has a home, as we said before, and it needs to be returned and how to return it. They can't read a microchip because you need a special scanner to do it that only vets and shelters would have. And so they'd have to physically take your cat down to the vet to do it, and most people won't do that. If they see a tag, all the information's there, it's visible, and it always works.
Yeah, so to be clear, I mean, absolutely advocate for microchipping, and depending on where you are in the world, it could be the law. So that's microchips, but what about trackers?
Trackers are another great digital way of locating your cat. And I think the difference with a tracker is you're locating your cat through the tracker. Whereas with an ID tag, the person that finds your cat can contact you. It is coming at it from two different ways. They are digital, they are fallible, and they don't tell the person that finds your cat anything, apart from the fact that it's wearing a tracker. I think they're another great add-on, but they're not a replacement for an ID tag. Yeah. So I think we've established that ID tags are awesome and that they do work. But if your cat is an indoor-only cat, so your cat doesn't go outside at all, does it still really need to wear an ID tag?
I think this is quite an interesting one because it's easy to assume that if you have an indoor-only cat that there's really no purpose for an ID tag. But studies have been done. There was one, it was a very localized study, but they found that quite a surprising 41% of missing cats were indoor-only cats that had escaped. Because the reality is that accidents happen. Your cat might dash for the door, they might get out of a window, and then your indoor-only cat is out in the big bad world, and they'll need all the help they can get to get home.
Yeah, that's a good point. They haven't mapped the local area. So they're actually possibly more in need of the ID tag because they won't be able to find their way back.
Okay, so if you're thinking about getting an ID tag for your cat and you haven't got one for them yet, what are some of the things that people should look for when picking one?
Right, so we have an ID tag here. It's one of our Supakit ID tags. And it's a little bit smaller than a regular ID tag that you'll find. Most ID tags are for dogs. Ours is thinner and a little bit smaller, and it has room for 4 lines of custom text on the back, which you can put, name, telephone number, postcodes, addresses, all sorts of things.
One question we're often asked about is the Supakit logo on the reverse. So when you order your ID tag, you get your 4 lines, up to 4 lines, you can just use one on one side. And then we have the Supakit logo on the other side, which is a really nice little privacy screen. So if you post pictures of your cat on social media, which I know a lot of us like to do, you can just turn their tag so that it's facing the logo side and you don't have to worry about giving away any of your personal info.
It is actually a beautiful thing, and it stays shiny, which
Kevin doesn't want to tell you this, but it took us so long getting the ID tags just right and making sure they stay shiny and durable.
Yeah, they're just
no matter
the right
what
size.
your cat gets up to. So yeah, we're pretty proud of them.
Yeah. So yeah.
So to treat you for sticking with us, watching this video and following our channel, we wanted to give you a little 10% off discount for your entire first order. So you can find a link in the description below for that. So you can treat your cat to a new ID tag. You can also find them a great collar to put it on. And yeah, if there's a topic you would like us to look at in future on this channel, just pop us a note in the comments below. We read all of your comments and we would love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe because we have some great ones coming up.